Good morning, everyone. Long time no see. um, Today's message is called Your Gift is Not Yours to Keep. And please keep in mind that as I say what I'm about to say, that um, I'm not just speaking to y'all that are watching, I'm also speaking to myself. Actually, I'm primarily speaking to myself because I'm a whole hot ass mess. And so your gift is not yours to keep, right? So let's just start with the basics. Let's just say, like, if you have a gift to sing, for example, and you discover this gift, you discover that, I don't know, you're a kid and you have choir class or something, and you realize that you sing so much better than everybody else there, and everyone thinks you're so incredible and marvelous. It's funny that I'm using this example because I knew a girl that, she was a pretty good singer, but it was like she was so egotistical. Like, she had to be on top of everybody. She had the solo every single time. To her, like, nobody else could sing better than her. And you have people like that who are just like, they have their gift and they just shine it, shine it, shine it, right? Like, they just stuff it down your throats all the time. And then you have other people who have gifts and they put it in their pocket. They're too scared, they're too shy, they're too embarrassed, they're too small, for lack of other words. They're too small. Like, they just don't believe in themselves. They have no self-confidence, and they could be way much better singer than the other person, but they just don't have the same mentality of sharing their gifts with the world. And some of us grow up and, not that the gift goes away. I know when I was a kid, people used to say, like, if you don't use your gift, then God will take it away. And I really don't believe that. I believe that if you can just consistently use it, that it could get better and more powerful. And at no given point is it taken away. But I do feel like there is a such thing as your time coming and going. Like, sometimes you have a gift because it's supposed to be put out into the world at that given time. And we tend to think of gifts as like talents of being able to sing or dance or draw or write or being beautiful, like we should be models. We put a lot of limitations on when, how, why, you know what I mean? When really you have it and you have a destined time to use your gift. And the reason I'm saying it is because I have been sitting on a gift that I have developed in private or semi-private, and just I talk myself out of anything. Like, I am my own worst enemy. And I'm saying that because if you're watching this video, you probably talk yourself out of shit too. Like, you probably are in your own way. And the gift is not for you. That's the whole point. Like, we get so nervous and so, anxious, and we fight ourselves like, oh, I can't do this now because I've got to do this. Like, we make so many excuses. We put so many things in front of the gifts that we're supposed to be sharing out into the world that, like, it's not about you. It's about the people that you're supposed to reach. You know what I mean? It's about the people who are waiting on your words. It's about the encouragement. It's about the upliftment. It's about raising vibration on the planet that we live in. It's never been about you. It's never been about when you're ready. It's never been about when you feel like sharing it or when you feel like the right time is. I'm saying this because Spirit is saying now is the time. And if y'all haven't felt it, like, it is strong. That it's strong, and it's like pertinent. The fact that some of us were built just for this time that we're living in. And I'm saying, oh my gosh, it's real strong. Some of us didn't understand ourselves growing up. You know what I mean? We didn't understand how we fit into this world or what it is that we're supposed to be doing or how are we supposed to do it. And it's like now for me is so damn clear. Like, it's just sparkling. That's how clear it is. What it is I'm supposed to do. And all I'm, like, I can see into the future 4 or 5 years down the road in my life and see exactly how it is. All I'm doing now is like planning out the beginning steps of how I'm going to get from point A to point B. And I feel like I'm saying this and I'm not the only person experiencing it, that you're experiencing like an extreme amount of clarity of your purpose right now. And you're not alone. And just remember and keep in mind that your gift is not about you at all. We have them, and you know, the world glorifies certain gifts, whether it's the gift of gab, the gift of listening well, the gift of acting, of singing, of dancing, of praise, of worship, of healing, of writing, of speaking, cooking. There's so many things that are healing to the human being, like the entity, the person. There are things that are healing to the spirit, things that are healing to the soul that we oftentimes just take for granted. And right now we're coming to a time of purpose, like mass purpose, if that makes sense. It's happening on a grand scale. Like, some people are totally shook over not having a job, and they haven't really done anything about it but be shook versus finding yourself. Like, I have a friend who is not able to work, and all of a sudden he's always paid people to do jobs around the house, always paid people to, you know, maintain. He has a couple of rental properties, and he's always paid people to maintain the properties and do work on them. And he started doing it himself. And then when he got done, he's like, you know what? I got all these cool tools. I'm just going to do something with the scrap wood. And he's been making the most beautiful pieces for houseware. Like, he built a wine rack, and he built this stove cover, and just these shelves all around his house, just going around purchasing wood and buying nice stain and putting these things together. And I'm just like, look at you turning into a whole handyman. And he's the type of person, like, he ain't touching that. You know, and it's funny, the things that we don't give ourselves time to be. Some of us have a gift and we don't even know that we had the gift. Like, we just been sitting on it all of these years. And as we experience in, like, some things that are out of our control, for the first time we're experiencing a mass purpose, like a mass awakening. And it's happening. And it's time for certain of us to fall in line with our purpose. And so I'm saying this, doing this video, like I said, I'm one of those people who has been sitting on their gift, and it's time to come out. And I feel ready, but I still feel nervous, and so I still keep holding myself back. But damn it, like, it's time to move forward. It's so time to move forward, and we have so much support to do so. Look around you. You have support to do so. And just keep in mind that it's really about the people that you're meant to serve. And with that being said, I'll wrap the video up and say that I am still doing tarot readings, and I'm still doing Shamanic Journeys. Actually, I've been doing some pretty incredible ones lately for some people, and they've been, let me just say, like I said, I've been working on my gift semi-privately, but I just feel myself becoming more and more powerful, getting more and, you know, stronger and stronger in this. They're about to cut the grass, damn it. But yeah, contact me. If you're needing some readings to be done, and you want to deepen your spirit, deepen your spirituality and your spiritual purpose, let me know and contact me. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.